Big news coming down from the WNBA. It will finally reveal the name of Portland's brand new franchise live right here on Katu. Good Morning America will be making that exclusive announcement again tomorrow. We know the league has already filed trademark applications for the name Portland Fire. The Fire was, of course, the name previously used by Portland's franchise during the short run from 2000 to 2002. We don't know if that's going to be the name this time around. We're going to have to tune in tomorrow between 7 and 9 to see if the Fire makes a return. Excitement is building for this team, and Katu is committed to helping you be the very first to know about new developments. And before we get to the hype ahead of tomorrow's name reveal, we want to take a quick moment to show you how this expansion team came to be in the first place. Last September, the WNBA awarded Portland the league's 15th franchise. Portland is the third expansion in this latest round, following the Golden State Valkyries and the Toronto Tempo. This brings the league from 12 to 15 teams, and Portland's team will take the floor at the Moda Center next year. The team is owned by Raj Sports, the same people who own the Thorns. Already, more than 10,000 people have made deposits for season tickets. Safe to say there's excitement. And now we want to bring in a very special guest. Deb, you are with Good Morning America correspondent Will Reeve right here.
Yes, I am. Isn't this wonderful? Thank you, Will, for joining us today.
Hi, glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Big announcement that you're part of tomorrow morning.
I am, yeah, it's an honor. And I've actually never been to Portland or the state of Oregon, so it's a celebration for me in multiple ways.
Welcome. Beautiful weather to welcome you to our beautiful Rose
Is it like
City.
this all the time?
It's perfect every day.
Okay.
Yes, don't tell anybody else.
Right,
Let's talk about the big moment tomorrow. What can we expect?
So, we're going to be doing a whole big thing, starting with Robin Roberts back in our studio in New York, and then I'm out here, boots on the ground. We'll be at the Sports Bra, which is the bar that is dedicated to women's sports. It only felt fitting that to reveal the WNBA team name. And I can't give away any secrets or information. You have
Do you know things?
I do know things.
Oh, okay.
And you will all know things starting between 7 and 9 a.m. tomorrow. That's when we're going to reveal. We're going to be at the Sports Bra doing multiple hits. We're going to have some fans there. I think we have some merch that I certainly didn't bring here because I didn't want to reveal anything. And we're going to chat with some important folks who are involved with this new team, and we're going to get everybody excited and have a great morning.
Okay, since you know the top secret, I know that you'll be hesitant to tell me too much information here, but we talked about earlier that we used to be known as the Portland Fire, 2000 to 2002. We also know that there's been some trademark filings, but that could mean some other things. It could mean legacy merchandise, it could mean, you know, a variety of things. So what do you think about going back to the traditional name or maybe welcoming something new?
I think sports in Portland have meant so much to this community for so long. I think that Portland has a rich sporting tradition, and I think that it would make sense to either bring back the name if that's what they chose, or it makes sense to, like you said, have some sort of heritage merch and things like that. I think no matter what, Portland's in good shape with the WNBA team.
Good job keeping the secret.
You got it.
Okay, you also mentioned that we are known as kind of a female sports town, women's sports, whether it's fans like to flock here, sports teams, we have the Portland Thorns. What does this mean on the global stage when it comes to welcoming a WNBA team to the Rose City?
Well, I think that it's indicative of the growth of women's sports generally, that there are cities that don't have, you know, all four big four sports teams, right? Hockey, basketball, baseball, football. But I think that as the WNBA expands, as there's more attention on the WNBA as a league, driven in large part by people including Caitlin Clark, she's probably at the top of the list for this surge in popularity, I think that it makes sense for leagues to visit markets that are craving teams and want to get in the action, and Portland fits that bill to a T.
Let's talk about sports. I know it's played a big part in your life. Of course, you used to work, for those who don't know, you used to work for ESPN. So when you think about sports playing such an instrumental role, how does that translate to the youth in our community?
I will bang this drum forever that I think all kids need to at least try sports. I know sports aren't for everyone. Either people aren't into them or they might not be athletic or both. But I think that sports do so much for us away from the scoreboard and the wins and losses. And the secret is, like, it's not even really a secret, most people aren't going to make anything of a sports career. You know, most people shouldn't aspire to be professional athletes, but they should aspire to take the lessons that sports teach us and apply those to our daily lives. That's teamwork, that's commitment, that's setting a goal and working toward it. That's literally and metaphorically playing well with others. That's committing to something bigger than yourself and contributing what you can for the greater good, that's unifying communities around whatever it is that the cause is, in this case, the WNBA team, for instance. And sports is a I always say it's a lower stakes way to deal with high stakes issues. Sports are a unifier for communities. Sports are a form of sanctioned tribalism that is, I think, much healthier than the other alternative versions of tribalism that we see in this country and around the world. And so, not to get all pretentious and high and mighty about it, because sports at their core are just fun too, and they're good for you to get exercise. That's my long answer on why people, and young people especially, should play sports.
Definitely the community engagement.
Yeah.
Okay, something else about you. For those who may not know, you were the son of Christopher Reeve, the original
Confirmed,
Superman.
yes.
Confirmed. The original Superman.
Yeah.
Superman, the movie, just came out again this weekend.
Did, yeah.
And you have a special cameo in this, so let's
I
talk
do.
about this.
Yeah, I play myself, kind of.
Okay.
I play a reporter, and I had one line, and it went fine. I got 4 takes, though, when I filmed it.
Okay.
Which was good, because as you know, in this business and live television,
You
there
don't
aren't
get another one.
takes. You just do the thing, and then it's over, and hopefully it goes well. So getting 4 takes was strange, but good, and I think it turned out well. And in all seriousness, it was an honor to get to show up on set for a day, and I've gotten to know over the past 18 months or so James Gunn, the director, and Peter Safran, who's the co-CEO of DC Studios, and then David and Nick and Rachel, who are the main actors playing the main characters in Superman. They've all been so wonderful to me and my siblings and my family, and we've tried to return the favor and let them know that we're supporting them. I had a wonderful, wonderful chat with David for GMA last week. It's actually on, we're live right now, right? It's Monday?
Yes.
Yeah, it's on Nightline tonight.
Okay.
My extended cut chat with David about what it means to him to play Superman, what influence my dad had on the role and thus on David, and I told him, try to think like you're not talking to me when you answer these questions. But getting to be a part of the Superman universe for just a little bit was a treat, and I think it's nice for fans too. I've been getting some really nice messages about it.
Wonderful. I look forward to seeing
Yeah.
it. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for this wonderful welcome to this beautiful place.
There's lots of great places to eat,
I am
plenty of places
starving.
to see. Well, you're in the great food city, that's for
Okay.
sure. Well, thank you again.
Thank you.
And again, you can see tomorrow morning GMA for the big name reveal.
All right. Deb, Will, thank you guys so much. Be sure to check their bags for merch on the way out, Deb. And there is a launch party tomorrow at the Moda Center in the afternoon. It starts at 3 p.m. There will be exclusive merchandise, VIP appearances, and other fanfare there. It is, of course, free and family friendly. It runs until 5 o'clock. And remember, it's going to be hot, so be prepared and hydrated. And again, you can catch the name reveal on Good Morning America between 7 and 9 a.m. tomorrow. K2 will have special live coverage on K2 News this morning. We hope you'll join us to see history in the making.